get off the interstate is Lighthouse Park. Like, we're going to go downtown and talk to some natives, locals here, but the first thing you see when you get off the bridge in Pascagoula is Lighthouse Park, and that's where we are right now.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, I'm here with Mikey. Bill's out of the back of the car. Say hello, William.
Hello.
All right, we're here at Lighthouse Park. We're walking up. We got a nice view of the Pascagoula River. This is where the incident happened. So we're looking for the marker. Where is this historic? This looks like the pictures of the newscast. There's a few historic markers. Oh, I think this is it. Look, I see. They have the aliens on it. Look. Okay, walking up to it. Oh my Lord. Pascagoula UFO, 1973. Wow. We are here. I'm going to read this part later. It's just a really cool plaque that's right in front of the water we found the monument. We're here. Oh my God. I'm touching the monument. This is amazing.
All right, I'm really excited, as you can hear.
Did you touch your head to the monument?
We rubbed heads.
You rubbed heads at the monument? Good.
Trust me on that.
Yeah, make a wish too. May as well.
Yeah, next time you're with your girlfriend, start rubbing heads. Trust me on this.
I love that clip includes that extra sound at the end.
It's like, get ready for it.
Magical.
It's becoming the new thing. We've dissected the sound clip so much we're looking for the extras. Like we just that guitar riff on Art Bell came around. But the thing that blew me away that I didn't know is there is a picture of the aliens on the monument itself. The three wrinkly aliens are on the thing. They're represented on there. There's an actual picture of them. I don't think that Reed family one had anything as cool as that.
No, of course not. I mean, they didn't have anything as sexy as those aliens, so they need visual representation.
Now, you said there was other markers? What other sort of markers were there? There's like a whole bunch of memorials there?
I'm going to talk about another one in a minute, but in the recording, like I said, when you get off the interstate, the first thing you see is a little lighthouse, and it says Lighthouse Park. And to get to Pascagoula, this is the first thing you see is this place. And you can just turn off the interstate and just take a right. You're there. I was blown away. I was like, wait, we're already here? There was no build up or anything. I was like, no, let's just go find it. This is all just immediate reactions. And here is some of the more of the initial reactions to the monument site.
Sponsored by Main Street Pascagoula, Jackson County, and the city of Pascagoula. And they have a picture, a nice picture of the wrinkly aliens on it, or the wrinkly robots on the sign itself. This is amazing. We made it. And there's people here probably hear me talking. I don't know what's going on. Hickson appeared on the Dick Cavett show. Wait, what? This is awesome. So I'm going to walk around a little. There's boats going by and everything here. Let's walk out in the water. What? And Michael's looking in the rocks. What are you looking for? Oh, we got shrimp. Oh, okay, so we're shrimping already. You can't see the jellyfish from satellite. I can't see it, even this close. So we're already encountering strange jellyfish at the UFO monument. And yeah, this is yes, this was totally worth the 4-hour drive. Let me tell you what.
Wow. Yeah, and you're totally genuine. There was no sarcasm in that statement at all. That was worth the 4 hours.
Look, Mikey was immediately distracted. We looked at the thing, and he ran to the rocks, and he's looking for. He's like, look, there's some jellyfish over here. That's why I was like, I don't see any jellyfish, but I did actually see one.
We
there.
cannot see the jellyfish from satellites. So,
yeah. I mean, we did see
you
him.
are always on a satellite.
You can see him from Pascagoula.
He's there for 5 minutes and he's hunting scrimps over in the rocks over there. He's finding some shrimp.
I mean, I get really easily distracted too. Look, nature. It's a good thing to be distracted by nature, to be fascinated. Let him look at jellyfish. Jeez, it's not like the aliens are actually right there to look at.
No. And so I can't be distracted right now. And for those of you that never make it to Pascagoula, here I am reading this historic monument. Here we go.
Okay, so one thing we did notice is that, well, what are we looking at right now, Michael?
A picnic bench.
Yeah, they got a picnic table here. It's a good 40 feet from the monument. You know, we can get ours a little closer. We got a nice little grassy spot here. We're gonna put that bench together. All right, I'm gonna read the monument. Not Jonathan Reed, not the Reed family, The Pascagoula UFO, 1973. It was the evening of October 11th, 1973, when two local shipyard workers went fishing. Charles Hickson and Calvin Parker had picked their spot on the west bank of the East Pascagoula River between the railroad and Highway 90 bridge. As dusk fell, a buzzing sound alerted them to a football-shaped craft hovering behind them. And then they covered all the bases on this thing. Out of the craft glided three creatures who carried them back into their space vehicle. Parker fell unconscious, and Hickson was paralyzed inside the craft. Hickson was examined by a robotic eye. Then both men were deposited back on the riverbank, and the spaceship shot away, lickety-split. The men promptly recorded the encounter to the Jackson County Sheriff's Department. A secretly made recording, legal at the time. Oh, I like how they have to say that. We brought up that part about them everyone secretly recording them. It was completely legal at the time. When the men were alone, it confirmed that they were terrified and had no intention of deception. The next day, they were transported to Keesler Air Force Base, where they were interviewed and received a negative check for radiation. Subsequently, Hickson passed a lie detector test. As word flashed through the news, hordes of unidentified flying objects investigators descended on Jackson County. Now, podcasters are descending here. One of these was Dr. J. Allen Hynek, professor of astronomy at Northwestern University, and a leading UFO expert. We know him. He went to Pascagoula and interviewed the men, concluding, these men have had a very real, frightening experience. They're absolutely honest. They have a fantastic experience. Hickson even appeared on the Dick Cavett Show, a popular late-night TV talk show, and interest in the event went worldwide. Over the years, multiple magazine articles and 2 full-length books have told the story, and now many full-length podcasts. But there are plenty of theories about the occurrence, ranging from hoax to hypnotic reverie, semi-awake dreaming, to a true encounter. Regardless, it remains the best documented case of alien abduction, particularly since there is a secret tape involved and not one, but 2 witnesses. That secret tape is...
Okay. that was the actual me reading the marker, and they did harp a lot on that secret tape. And Dick Cavett. I had no idea he was on the Dick Cavett Show. What the hell?
Yeah, we didn't... I guess we missed other things, and we have more gaps than we realized.
I don't want to
I'd love to hear that interview on the Dick Cavett Show, like what Dick Cavett had to say about this.
Yeah, for sure.
So I've got here with me Charlie Hickman, Hick's son. Mr. Hickman was taken up in space by a wrinkly robot. Why don't you tell us about that, Hickman?
It's Hickson.
Well,
so please.
Had a
that
carrot,
would be great.
had a carrot for a nose to start, and I had 1 foot, like an elephant's
Frosty
foot.
the Snowman.
Yeah, and then someone comes out dressed all like that and to mess with him. But so while I'm here, I realize that I think I'm in the same spot from the In Contact documentary. So here's a show clip. Here I try to recreate that intro from last week.
Oh, gosh.
I'm standing here on the banks of the Pascagoula River, where a monument has been put up to wrinkly-faced robot aliens. Will they return? Can you be the new Parker, and I'll be the new Hickson? We brought a fishing pole. We're going to find out tonight, after we make a bench. Reporting live from Pascagoula for In Contact 2, I'm Rus Ryan.
We gotta make a bench first.
Great sign off there, Russ. He's like, reporting live from Pascagoula. I'm Rus Ryan.
After we make a bench.
Yeah.
Look, I'm trying to get the pilot for In Contact 2 going, all right? That's just the sizzle reel I'm working on right here. You'll see.
Yeah, you're no Hickson, but you could put together a nice documentary. I'll tell you that, man.
I'm trying. Yeah.
You've got a voice for it. You should do a podcast or something.
I'll try. But this alien robot monument, I found out it's not the only monument at this site, Rob, as you heard me earlier say. There are other monuments, all right? And here's the next thing we found, and I gotta say, this other monument is pretty fucked up.
So I found another monument here, too. It's not too far away from the other one, but this one is... Oh my God, shut up. This is The Legend of the Singing River, and evidently there's like ghost stories here, too. It says, The Legend. In the distant past, the Pascagoula tribe, an inoffensive people known as bread eaters in their own language, had as their leader a dashing young chief, Altima. He fell in love with the beautiful Anola, daughter of the Biloxi tribe chief. She returned his affection and fled to live with the Pascagoulans, in the process spurning her betrothal to Otonga, a chieftain of her own tribe. The Biloxi Indians were of a fierce nature. Not taking kindly to this affront, they proceeded to make war upon their neighbors. The outcome was never in doubt. Facing enslavement or death, the Pascagoula tribe chose the latter, marching hand in hand while singing their death chant. The entire tribe, men, women, and children, marched into the Pascagoula River and drowned.
What?
What the fuck, huh?
What?
Jesus.
Wait.
So an entire tribe all walked hand in hand into this river, and everyone killed themselves.
What the hell?
They said that their options were to fight or be enslaved. But
And they
took suicide.
They chose choice C instead. That's fucked up, dude.
That was not an option.
You know what that sounds like? That sounds like a made-up story that people made up to cover something up. I'm not accusing anybody of anything.
I don't know,
but it sounds
this
a little
story
sketchy,
is so
man.
Old. I think this is pre the white man on this land. This is an old story.
Wow.
And let's listen. There is more to the story.
Jesus. To this day, the river mourns their passing. Fishermen on the bayous of the river have heard the ghostly remainder of their song. Most commonly, the sound occurs in late summer and early fall. It is described as similar to the hum of a swarm of bees, gradually growing in intensity until it ceases as mysteriously as it began. This river's haunted. All these natives just walked into the river to die. There's a little note at the bottom. It says the Pascagoula River is named after the tribe, a branch of the Choctaw Nation, living on its banks when discovered by the French in 1699. The first record of the river singing was in 1727 by the governor of Louisiana. Reports continue to this day. So these ghosts have haunted this river for almost 300 years. Pretty cool.
Yeah, that's the rest of the story. So this is a very, very old legend. It sounds like one of the oldest reported large-scale ghost stories. I'm surprised I haven't heard of this, or we haven't heard of it.
Yeah, honestly, because it has a spooky element to it. Like, why everybody would just walk into a river and drown themselves or kill themselves.
It sounds like something from a book. The way they describe it is kind of poetic, like that the river sings. Like it's actually pretty cool. The story itself, it's super fucked up. But whoever wrote it, well done.
Yeah,
I believe it. Ghost hunting in New England, get on it. We'll meet up there and talk wrinkly aliens and moaning ghosts on the river. But this was still us just arriving, and we're ready to go to downtown Pascagoula. It's a hot spot and get some food, find some people to talk to. But we saw two people walk up to the monument while I'm reading this Indian text. So I had to try and interview them, and it starts a bit abruptly because I do ask this guy's permission. I start to record him. So this is me after I get permission to record.
Yeah. We have a show called Unbelievers Podcast, and we just did an episode about this, and we realized that they just put this monument up like a month ago.
Yep.
So you're from the area, I'm sure?
Well, I'm from over in Fairhope, Alabama.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but I lived in Ocean Springs for a few years.
So you were aware of this before you got here?
I was.
Is that why you're here? To see it?
Well, no, we work in the area.
Oh, okay.
Like, there's a plaque out there. I got to see the plaque.
Yeah, that's the same reason I'm here, too.
Yes, yeah.
So, yeah, you interested in UFOs and stuff?
Interested? Yeah. I mean, there's got to be something out there.
Of course.
Right? So, but this was just the thing. I don't have my tin hat on, though.
We didn't bring ours either.
Come on.
We didn't want to stand out too much, and I realized he's got a UFO abduction shirt. I've got a shirt with Bigfoot and an alien on it. I was like, we're not really blending in around here to do this. But we first kind of came across it because there was a case in Massachusetts where they did the same thing, where they put a monument up, and then about a month later the city came and dug it up and threw all the benches away, and the whole monument was just destroyed. So it's good to see this one's actually still here.
Well, it's part of the state of Mississippi. You know, they're the ones who put this thing up here.
Off the bat, I'm trying to school this guy on alien monuments. Yeah, you caught it. That I did. Look,
I thought you were going to offer him to be a Patreon, bro. I thought you were going to be like, sign up for our Patreon and check it out. We got some bonus episodes for you.
I don't know what I'm trying to come off as. I don't know why. A lot of thought did not go into this trip, and it will come out in it. It really didn't. It was very spur of the moment. Like maybe a day before we did the last, I was like, you know what, I'm just gonna go down there. But oh my God, me and his conversation continues.